So this is a good example of a trial we ran last year, looking at deep ripping, where knowing what happened within the season was beneficial. So deep ripping is a soil amelioration process where we're cultivating basically to deepen the soil up to sort of 60 centimeters deep, trying to overcome compaction and other constraints that might be within that soil. So you can see there, obviously the picture from the platform shows that there was quite a lot of differences. You can see the quite green plots compared to some of the lighter shaded plots. But the thing I wanted to point out within this within the correlation charts that we had, most in July. So our planting season, this trial would have been planted in April and harvested in November. So July is quite early in the crop growth stage, but we were having a 95% correlation with NDVI with the final yield outcome for that plot during the season. So we had a very unique year last year where we had some good opening early rainfall, but May, June, July were very dry. Literally, probably no more than 20 mil of rainfall fell over that period. So you could really see that the plots that had been deep ripped were really responding very early on to that extra ability to access moisture in the soil and have that freed up root growth. So that's a good example of where we can say, well, the benefits to that crop were very early on in the production stage.
And how did you communicate that to your client in this case? I mean, was that kind of understandable for them, or were you able to kind of de-abstract it and make it make sense to them?
Yeah, well, I guess we're still communicating that at the moment through our trial results and that. But yeah, there was a field day at the site, which well, I guess because of COVID, that made it a bit hard. I couldn't actually get to the field day at that site last year because of state border restrictions. But that's definitely something that we'll be talking about going forward. Getting that crop set up early was really important to the end result. And I guess this data allows us to prove that.